Hello everyone out there. I'm certainly glad you're here with us today. I hope you enjoy the little island we're going to be making and hope you all play along. Or just pull up an old easy chair and just come relax with us for a while. So let's start here on Origins. You want to use this map because it gives you a big blank space to work with. So we'll start by placing our first totem here to give us our land. You always need more land. You need land because that's what's going to help you build your other totems and get the rest of your tools that you're going to need. Now make sure you have an idea where you want to put your other totems first, because once you put them down, they're there for good. Now I prefer to use the space diagonally, because it gives you more room to play with and more room to expand. You don't want to limit yourself. Now you can build it up any way you want. This time around, we'll just do a simple little cross shape and give our totems their own little corners to live in. As soon as you get your villages in there, you want to build them up a little bit. Get them above sea level. You don't want to drown your villagers, otherwise they get all upset and you'll have to start over. Just tap your land. Just tap it. When you get enough land, you can start getting some creatures out there. All sorts of little critters, just like magic. Once you get your totems built up, then you can start to play around with the landscape. And this is your world, so you can do anything you want. Whatever you want. Now most islands have at least one big mountain somewhere, maybe two, and you have to make a major decision now. Where does your mountain live in your world? In my world, he lives right there over in the corner where everybody can see him. It's up to you on how tall you want your mountain to be. For me, I want him way up there, because he's going to be more than just a mountain before we're done with him. Now most mountains aren't just flat cones. They need little ridges and things. And this mountain is going to be a volcano, so we need little places here and there for the lava to go. But in this world, we just want to see the lava. We don't want to meet it. So we'll build up some ridges so it flows nicely off to the sides. And do this part first. You don't want to do it while it's erupting. Otherwise you'll be in for a whole mess of trouble trying to contain it while everyone runs around with their hair on fire. Since we're going to have some fiery stuff on this mountain, why not give him some water to cool him off and bring him some life? Nature needs life, and all life requires water to survive. So we'll start by putting in some sources and getting it flowing. And it's okay to put stuff in the way. Change it up a little bit. You don't want it to be boring. As you keep making things happen in your world, you notice other things start changing on their own. And that's a good thing. You don't want to contain nature too much, otherwise it isn't natural anymore. Yes, nature is a beautiful thing, but it's also very violent. Smallest little changes have a big effect. One rock, one little bump here or there can change the way water flows, which changes where silt and runoff for deltas can go, which can change where your trees can grow. And if they wander too close to the lava, well, then everything just goes up in smoke. All 'cause of that little bump. So just keep an eye on it. You gotta let some things happen on their own. All sorts of happy little things. Famous man once told me, he said, "Life will find a way." And it does. It truly does. It always finds a way. You can't stop it, but you can try to guide it where you would like it to go. Now if things start to get a little too carried away, or if it's just not turning out the way you want to, you can always restart from the beginning. Just remember though, no two playthroughs will ever be alike, so don't restart without giving it some thought first. You can do anything in your little world, anything you want, and the secret to doing anything is believing that you can do it. So let's do it. Let's get brave and start lining up some spires right here. Something that just stands out and says, "Look at me." Just one after another. Doesn't matter if you start small and go up, or start tall and go down. Whichever way works for you is the right way. And the key to doing this is to quickly build up some earth, douse it with some lava, and then quickly run water over it to harden it. Otherwise it'll just slump over and it won't look as majestic and otherworldly. And these spires will help to make a nice wall to pool up the water coming from the mountain and make some interesting overflows. Growing up, I loved the Land Before Time movie, because it was a place that wasn't touched by the troubles of the world. It was kind of hidden with mountains around it. You could see it, but it wasn't the easiest place to get to. But maybe we'll put a little place in here where the villagers can come and visit and enjoy it. And I certainly hope you enjoy this time together. I know I have. And on that note, we'll just do a quick looky over of our happy little island. Isn't that gorgeous? As you keep learning and making your own islands, just try to do little different things here and there and see what possibilities you can come up with. Just remember to believe in yourself. Until we meet again, happy map making, and God bless.